you work this out. You're welcome, Kenny Ortega. We're gonna be talking about, we're just gonna talk in a calming voice so you feel nice and calm like we are. So I was given an idea to talk about, what are we gonna talk about?
How to cope with stress
on set. Yeah. And then what was the other one?
How to manage having no life because you're working so much.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
Okay, so stress on set. When you're a PA, obviously.
Or not.
Or not, yeah.
Because I've been in other departments and it is still stress.
I think it's just a lot of pressure. The whole show has on you to do your job and do it well and quickly. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you're not, I guess, on it, or you don't have that roll of tape or whatever to put on whatever that needs tape, or a picture is falling down so you can't get it back up in time. It's just that time. Time is a huge thing.
Yeah.
Just time.
Very funny though.
Funny?
Yeah.
Okay, why?
Very funny because time is a huge thing on set. They make it look like it's a huge thing, like hurry up, go, we need this now, and we need lock up now, and we need that light now. But yet, as soon as it's done, you just wait there for half an hour. And you wait. So you would have had like 15 minutes to set up that light.
That's right.
But they make it seem like it's go.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's where the stress comes in, the pressure comes on, you know. So that's how I was saying it's funny, because time is everything, but at the same time, not really, because most of your day you spend waiting.
That is actually something you taught me in the industry, because I started off on Aero. And everything was like, go, and yeah, I'll do it. And you're just kind of stressed. Yeah, okay, we're going. When I met you, you had a totally different approach to it. I was used to, like I said, okay, go do this. Yeah, happen ASAP. You are more like, yeah, we'll get right on that.
Yeah.
It was that, and that was a different approach, and I think I actually talked to you about it at one point. I'm just like, but he just asked, but carpets, you know, like, because you don't know. You were like, okay, it's happening. It's not happening. I couldn't see it happening. It's happening. Yeah, can we get a couple carpets? Thank you. And the other person who's like making the request or whatever is still frantic as well, so they're just like, we need a carpet now, but it's for sale, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
She totally changed my mind on that. And it's totally true though. It's just like how she said it. Go, wait. That's the definition of film.
And you know, you gotta remember, especially when you're new, when you're PA, you know, you get on set and it seems like everybody knows what they're doing and they're confident and they're on top of things, you know? It's kind of a non-say, you know? You feel that pressure, but you don't really know why, because you see everybody else moving so fast and doing things. But at the same time, you know, it's like there's no stress or pressure. Like, we're making a movie. We're not saving lives here. We're not. It's just a movie. That's it. Yes, there's money involved. The worst thing that's gonna happen, it's gonna take 5 more minutes, and that's it. You know, you're gonna wait the whole day anyway. So when I started to, I was stressed too, a little bit. But then I quickly understood that, you know, like, we're just waiting around. Like, why was it like such a hurry to put like 15 carpets there? Mm-hmm. I just waited 45 minutes because we couldn't do anything about it. Mm-hmm. You know, so you gotta take like everything with an open mind, I guess. You just like remember that you're not saving lives, you're just making a movie. Like, it's gonna happen. Okay, you just asked me for a carpet. Okay, cool. It's gonna happen. I'm not gonna break my ankle running to get a carpet.
Safety, yes.
I'm gonna take a second to just put my radio or do whatever I need to, just tie my shoe, whatever.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna get the carpet. You know, people tend to, okay, yeah, get on that. Just like, dude, chill.
Yeah.
It's okay. it's okay, you know, or
Yeah.
we're gonna ask someone else to come, and you know, like on set when I was skiing, like, okay, we need a tent for village right now here, okay, cool, copy that. Oh, we don't have any tents left in our stash, and we're gonna ask a van driver to come in with a tent, you know, and then people are like frantic because they don't have their tent, but they're just chilling. We have like an hour to set up, you know, like the tent is gonna be set up in 5 minutes. It's okay, you know, it's okay. It's just a movie. So when you have that attitude, stress it's not stressful at all, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. If you can handle it like that, but I know some green people who are watching this or possibly watching this or, you know, maybe going crazy because they may not know or coming on set and you don't know because you just don't sometimes.
Yeah.
Definitely in the beginning. I think if you have constant pleasing, stress, and then you do like 5 days straight of 15 hours of stress. Yeah, 2 days of a weekend is not enough to recover. So you'll probably, depending on how long you're pushing it every day, throughout the week, your hours, meaning like they do 12-hour camera days, so you're gonna be pushing a little bit every day, wrapping. So by the end of the Friday, you're doing a Fraturday. I don't think I talked about that. They probably don't know what that means.
It's a good one.
Fraturday is where you work, do a pretty much a night shoot on a Friday, which leads into a Saturday, so you're really getting off on a Saturday.
Friday means your call time is like 5 p.m. on a Friday.
Yeah.
So that's call time. So lunch is like midnight, and then you get home at like 8 a.m.
So you're already still working on the Saturday, and they expect you, oh yeah, that's your day off.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna sleep all day.
Yeah.
Wake up at 5 p.m. because now my hours are screwed and all the stress, and I can actually focus on what I want to do for today, which is probably chores, laundry, dishes in the sink from having those midnight snacks because you just come home like I'm still hungry and then crash.
Yeah.
So how to deal with that, and then having no life on top of that. That is just the film lifestyle, really.
Yeah, there's no escape out of that. That's it. You can choose the film, that's how it is.
Yeah.
There's a lot of breakups in films.
A lot of no emotional life and
yeah. But really, like your life is set.
Yeah.
Because you don't have a life much other than the people that you're working with, you know, that's your friends, because it becomes the people that you're working with all the time. That's what you and I become such good friends because we're working together, and you know, you go out with the people you're working with too, because you're just let's just go for a drink, you know.
Yeah.
So that is the importance of liking who you're working with or choosing who you're working with.
100%.
Good people that you trust, people that don't stress you more than you already are, you know, a good crew that makes you feel good because you're going to spend a lot of time with them. Yeah,
that's such a good point too, that you spend more time at work than you do at home with your family, if you have a family at home or whatever your situation is. Yeah, that's 100% true. If it's, you know, because there are shows out there that aren't that good for your mental health. It's stressful, you know, like they said, long hours on your feet, physically, doing things. Yeah, you need to look after yourself.
Yeah. To me, it's only stressful if you're working with not good people.
Yeah.
You know, if you could be working on the biggest show, like Pirates of the Caribbean, but if you're with a good crew, then it's not stressful. Yeah. You know, like they're not gonna make it seem like it's stressful, even though it's a stressful day, like 3 moves. Okay, cool, but the day is gonna go really smooth because everybody gets along. There's always a couple people, but overall, you know, if you're with a good crew, then it's not stressful. And I think that's the first thing of how to manage stress is to choose who you're working with.
Yeah, I think that goes along with another thing I talked about on this channel, which was, you know, some people are in it just for the money, and some people are in it for the passion of, you know, the magic of film.
Yeah.
And why we love it. And I think that's actually one of the reasons why we gelled, is because we both have dreams and we love the magic of film. And to come into, you know, just hear that film pays really well, or...
Yeah, I didn't even know, like, dude, like I was saying, like, I would have paid to be on set in the beginning.
Yeah.
When I heard that that's the amount of money I was gonna make a day, I was like...
small hint of it, I'm just like, I hear there's good money, but I don't really care. But sure, yeah.
But it's true. It's a lot of people go in it because it's good money.
Yeah.
They don't care. They're grumpy or tired. There's a lot of people like that too.
There's something behind it. Yeah. There's something behind it when, like I said before, if this is your passion, you have a different view of it. You have a different
lenses that you look through.
Yeah. Instead of, another day. Hate my life. FML. Yeah, like I said, it's going to spread to whoever you're working with at work. So if you come to work and it's just like, hey, what's up? Or like, you're in a good vibe, or hey, or you have insiders. We created these insiders or whatever with the people you choose to be with.
Yeah.
It becomes way better because then you look forward to going to work. That's just with like any job, really.
Yeah.
If you don't, if there's not good people or a good environment for you to be in at work, like I said, for anything, office job, anything like that, it won't be good for you in the end. So just make it fun, make it light. Everyone's got to work, but we're working on a film set.
Make it light, keep it light, even if you have to just like do traffic control in a huge intersection or whatever all day.
Yeah,
it's chill. Make it light, one thing at a time. So what? Here's a couple cars honking at you. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Take your chill pill. I'm good. I'm making a movie.
Yes, we're making a movie. Oh yeah, get those people that just walk by. What are you filming? Are you filming something?
We're locked.
We're locked up.
Lock it up.
If you green and you have no idea what that means,
yeah.
You will find out. But if you do know, you know because you know.
Your audiences might not be green anymore, are they? They've been learning, right?
Yeah, you better. Have you
guys
been learning?
right?
Tell me in the comments. Please let me know. Are you learning things? Or is this your first video?
Well, I'm pretty sure a lot of people that already work on set, or have worked on set.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, hopefully. If not, welcome.
You should watch the first video that she did.
Yeah, how to be a PA. Great PA. That's the title.
Yeah. So useful. I so wish I had that when I first started. Like, if I would have YouTubed like how to be a PA, and I would have found like Lauren's thing, she has like so many years of experience with all the good and bad stuff that she just lays down for you guys. It's like, okay, there you go. I'm not gonna do that, and what that mean? Okay, cool.
Dealing with no life though, that can be challenging for some. I definitely had a realization of, wow, okay, I'm kind of new to Vancouver still. Not even a year in, and I got into the industry. Especially first time moving out, you miss your family, you want to try and spend time with family, and then the holiday times, sometimes you work on holidays, sometimes, for the extra money or whatever you want to do to be that person. That was a challenging thing. So I get that. I get not having a life. How is it for you? Like, do you have I really have no time for people?
No, it was never really like that for me. It was never really an issue. Just not having a life. Because I always had time, I guess. Like, yes, it's super intense when you're on a show. Mm-hmm. If you're full-time on a show, yes, it is. But then it's going to end. It's short. Usually, like, MLW lasts like 3 weeks. Yeah. And then it's done.
Yeah.
And then you have time for yourself, Or then you go, like, on day calls for, like, a week.
Yeah.
So you have a couple days, or maybe, film industry, you can choose too, if you want to have more time, then just take a month off, So for me, it was never really an issue because I loved it so much, and it was my social, like when I had more than 2 days off, I was bored, like I want to go back to work now, because I was so used to always be on set and making connections. And I always made sure that I had like Christmas off. Because I always choose who I wanted to work with, the good people, good people I get along with. So I was just saying, hey, I'm going back to Quebec for Christmas, okay, cool. And I was, after Christmas, no problem to go back on. So it was never really an issue for me. But I would say though that if you're PA and you just keep working, make sure that you know where you're going. Don't
100%.
Do this and do this and do this, because years are going to go by and you're still going to be PAing and you'll be like, what am I doing?
This is so true. I remember living with you. We used to be roommates, and setting a goal. I think when we first lived together, and said, okay, well, what are we gonna do next year? What are we gonna change? Or we've been doing this for how long? Let's change something.
Yeah.
I remember being how many months later, because we didn't even work or didn't even live together for a year. 10 months later, 9 months later, going same position, same show. I mean, don't get me wrong, that can be good for some people, but for people that have dreams like we did, and we like change and growth and progressiveness, that wasn't happening. It was like a plateau. You can get in of just show, same thing, show, same thing, show, same thing.
Yeah. I would say, like, I don't know what you, like, why do you guys want to work in the film industry? I would ask myself that, like, why do I want to work in the film industry? Like, why?
What is your why?
Yeah, because it looks cool, because I've dreamed about it since I'm a little girl, or because there's good money, because if you don't really know and then you start, you're just going to get sucked into the wheel.
Yeah.
Of just doing the same thing over and over again. You're gonna find yourself, I don't want to, some people go into a not a really good place, they just end up like unhappy and depressed because long hours, you don't sleep, blah, blah, blah. But if you know what you want to do, or if you have a plan, okay, cool, I'm gonna go into set deck, and I'm gonna do this, and I want to write too, because it's cool to do set deck or to want to go into other departments. But then what? Like, what's your bigger, like, dream big? Like, you want to be producer? Cool, yeah, totally. Do whatever you want to do on set, every departments, and then try to find out about the producers and get in touch with them.
You can even be a producer's assistant.
Yeah, just like always have like the bigger picture in mind, because it can be really like the same thing over and over again, and you kind of have, sometimes like, I don't want to do this anymore. Because that's when you don't really know where to go or why you're doing this. So I would start by asking myself that.
Yeah, have a plan. It just goes right back into, what is your goal? What do you want to achieve in your life? What is your life's purpose? Is it to be in film? And you know what? That's fine. People come into film for a week and go, it's not for me. That's fine. At least you tried it. You know what's up. You know what you're gonna get. That's cool. I don't want this to be discouraging for anybody. We're just being truthful to you. This is what you're going to experience when you get in the industry of constant shows. If you want to stay steady with work, I don't know your financial situation, but yeah, it'll be pretty busy once you get in. You got your contacts, go. But definitely it's way easier when you get the goal in mind. Like, for example, set deck. Okay, so on this show I'm going to meet, for example, Oliver. I'm just going to use that name, Oliver. Okay, I have his contact for another show. Yeah. Okay, cool. Next one, Jake. Oh, met Jake too. Both said like, okay. So then at the same time, you're working at going through the IATSE steps to get into IATSE.
Yeah.
Your test, you're studying. Okay, boom, you're in set deck. Okay, cool. This whole industry is about constantly developing. Like, whether that's your PA and then boom, you're a key PA because you have more experience now. Okay, boom, do you want to go up in locations department, or do you want to come back down? Do you want to go set it? There's so much to learn and do.
It's very, very easy to get caught into it, and then 10 years later, you're just still doing it without any goals or purposes or dreams. So I would say 95% of the people I know, really nice people, but they have no idea what they want to do, they just kind of, it's good money or whatever, or they're used to it, they're so used to it, and they're good at it, so they just keep doing that, and it's okay too, but that's when you become like grumpier, I've found. That's just what I've observed. Like, people that on set that become just like dreamless and grumpier are the people that have been doing it for so long, and they just don't really know, and it all comes back to like, what's your goal? What's your plan? Your purpose?
Yeah, 100%.
And if you have that light, that desire inside of you, people will notice that.
Yeah.
People will want to be around you because you're gonna be so light and happy to be around too. So how do you manage stress on set? If you are stressed.
I'm never stressed. I don't smoke weed. Okay. What do I do with stress? I think I just use my family as a stress reliever. Whenever I took time off, I would go back to Kamloops, kind of get, re-humbled, I guess, because sometimes you can build an ego. That's another thing in film.
Raise your voice to me. Do you know who you're talking to?
That I definitely felt like I was developing because I was with you. I'm a key now. What does that mean? Oh, okay, cool. I can hire people and I have a little bit of power and I don't know how to deal with that. I'm forking off in the pathway. Anyway, that can be kind of stressful. Your reputation, I think I was having a lot of reputation problems where I can't do anything wrong, or this person's there so I have to do a good job. Like holding myself with really high expectations to be a great PA. Yeah, so I don't really know. I mean, I used to have thinking spots. I just go to the water and just sit in the car and think, or get out on a bench and think.
Do you want a chocolate?
Yeah, just a zen place to just be like, you know, this is kind of nice. Just like get back to earth and, you know, get away from the busyness of people and blah, 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 and sets. And so to get away from that and just have silence for me worked.
Yeah. But what did you do on set though? Like, let's say you were stressed on set or you have a stressful day. Like, what were you doing to just manage stress on set live?
I think... Hello, Rose. Rose, what do you think about stress?
If you were having like a stressful day, like how would you cope with that? Would you come to me and I would tell you to chill out?
Yeah. I mean, I think in the beginning, I think I just kind of let people know that I'm stressed. And they would kind of be like, okay, well, what do you need? I guess I kind of relied on other people to like calm me down, I guess.
Okay.
So I just, like I would come to you or whatever. I would try not to keep it bottled up, but it happens.
Yeah.
Because you're at work and it has to be professional and sometimes you just want to blow up.
Like that.
I think it comes like stress and confidence are really, they go together.
Stress and confidence.
Yeah.
In what way?
Because if you're stressed, that means you are lacking of self-confidence. You know, you're stressed because you're worried or you're scared that you're gonna mess something up, or you know, you're afraid. Mm-hmm. When you're confident, you're good. Like, I know that I'm gonna make a good job, or it's gonna be cool. No matter what, I know that I trust my own abilities to make it go right. You know? So if you're stressed, that means you're lacking a little bit of confidence there. So experience kind of knocks that away. Stress, you know, when you have enough experience, or when you feel confident enough and you have enough experience, then you tend to not be that stressed anymore.
So you like stress is like a pleasing thing.
A pleasing thing?
Like you're stressed because this is not done and I have to get it done because if it's not done, he'll look at me wrong or...
Whatever it is for you, you know, I think it's different for different people. Some people might be stressed because of, you know, they have to set up like a tent, or they have to bring carpets there, or I don't know, they have to lock up the traffic, or they have to yell out loud the role, you know, depends.
I can see how confidence could play.
Like if you're confident, like you're gonna go and you're, okay, everybody.
Well, if someone who doesn't have confidence, I'm not saying I don't have confidence, but someone who doesn't and they're watching this, what can they do to get confident then?
If someone doesn't have confidence, then find someone who has confidence on set, or that you see, or that you want to be like that person. Oh, that person just like seems like he's got his shit together, you know. And watch that person and copy that person. Watch how they deal with things, you know, when there's like a stressful request that comes in, like how do they do it? They just panic, or they calmly grab the radio, or, you know, and just keep working. Experience is the key.
I think also with that, I'm gonna add, if you're new or maybe don't know, or you know from watching this person has a lot more experience than you, ask. So many people are scared to ask.
Yeah.
Just freaking ask, like, hey, how did you deal with that so well? Or, wow, that's a cool way of dealing with it. Just different perspectives, different ways of doing it.
Totally.
Like, I think I asked you. I don't remember. But
just
different ways of dealing with it. Actually, I remember a little story. I remember we were on Power Rangers and you were running late with the other key at one point. And you texted me, and I was already there. I'm always trying to be early. I was a pleaser. Okay, so we kind of got cut off there. Yeah, we were on Power Rangers. My first time being key. Still nervous to be a key. Yeah, you were gonna be late
Oh yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
You texted me, said I'll be like, I don't know, half hour, and I was like, it's a long time. That means I have to step in and be a key for a bit, and I was terrified. I was terrified. I was literally like, really? How much longer? Like, is it just traffic or, I don't know. And so I kind of take over and I'm trying to be cool. I talked to the first AD. I was like, hey, what is his name again? Oh, we can't say the name.
Can't say the name.
Dang it! It's gonna be great. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's gonna be great.
And I approached him and I was like, yeah, so they're gonna be a little bit late. What do you need me to do? We had like a drone lock up that day, like massive. I was like, oh great, this is great, this is great. I was stressed. I was stressed. I was like, okay, can I do this? And I think you sent me like, don't even worry about it. It's gonna be great. I was like, okay, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. And I handled it for. You guys actually weren't even gone for that long. It just felt like forever because you were gone. The best moment of that day was seeing you and the other key walking up, and I was like, yes, just take over so I can run away. But yeah, I get that kind of stress, especially when you're not used to it. You don't know that kind of stress.
Yeah. Well, when you get thrown into like an onset key, all of a sudden.
Yeah, especially when you don't know, you've never done that position before. I had already been in a position I don't know, paperwork key.
But you had watched us for so long though.
True. But you guys were good, and I was confident that you were good. I was like, cool, job good done.
Until you actually stepped into your fear and took your first onset key PA gig.
True.
And after that, you're like, easy, and now you're telling the other people are stressed to chill.
That's a good 180. Good triangle circle. Yeah. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you liked it, there's more to come. Subscribe, like, comment if you have any questions for us. If you see us on set, by the way, let us know that where you saw us, if it was this video. We're happy to come talk to you, give you info, any advice that you want.
Absolutely.
Let us know. And if you watch till the end, I love you. Thank you, and we'll see you on the next one. Stress.
How do we dance?
What are we doing? I got it on film!
Oh, we can't see the feet.
Can't see the feet. But that's
That'll
so
work.
Be no doubt
We can feel
in the summer if we work this out.
Thank you for the other people that remember.
You're welcome, Kenny Ortega.
Boring.
And when
the ones is just bitching after another one, or well, definitely not.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
No, I know it's so true. You have no idea how many people that have actually, talked to me and let me know. I wish I had this. I wish I had this 5 years ago. Blah 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 blah. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm surprised. Some people I've actually talked to as well said, "Oh, I wanted to do it at one point, but you stole it, or you're doing it now, or I gave it to you." Okay, that's great. I mean, but you didn't do it.
Yeah.
I kind of would have loved that.
Yeah.
You should have done it.
Yeah.
Just do it. Oh. Anyway,
We learned the hard way.
that's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say.
That's true. She doesn't know how.
Yeah. Forgot about that.
She doesn't actually.
Hey. Okay. Or like when I ever took a. She's still shy. Hi.
How's it going, everybody?
This is Steve, everybody.
What's up?
What's up? What's up?
I don't see them.
For help, I guess. Oh dear.
Hello. My daughter.
Rolling. Excuse me, you're rolling?
Roll.
I'll give you the chip, but I want the chip back.
Yeah. Cut.
Cut! That was actually not bad.